we are on Durango Mountain for Haley and Isley's wedding, and we are at the Old Schoolhouse Saloon. And right over here is Sarah.
As I tie my shoe.
As she ties her shoe. And Sarah,
yeah.
How long have you known Haley and Isley?
So, Isley we met within the last year.
Okay.
Haley, I don't remember exactly how long I've known her. Maybe 10 years, 9-10 years.
Oh, wow.
My best memories, or my most fondest memories, are skiing. So we would go skiing with John and Jessica and Haley and Mark and I. And so we kind of learned to ski together, learned to snowboard together, and so we had many fun ski trips getting to know each other.
How about, now that they're going to tie the knot, do you have any advice for them?
You didn't prep me with that
I got
question. Just always be friends. I think that's one of the best pieces of advice I would give. Always be friends, because they're there with you forever.
Very good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Excited about being here at Haley and Isley's wedding?
Absolutely.
What's your name?
I'm Heather.
That's Heather. And Heather, how did you meet Haley and Isley?
I've known Haley for about 10 years, and we met in high school. And when we first met each other, we didn't like each other for the first probably like 2 years of our relationship. But the rest was history after we realized that we had a lot more in common, and there was no reason for us not to like each other.
Well, you know, now that Haley and Isley are tying the knot, do you have some good advice for them?
My best advice is to always make each other
I love
laugh.
this hat. I like want it. I'm going to take it home with me.
So,
Oh, is I in the video?
yes. So as long as you're making each other laugh, that will get you through all the bad times that you will come across in life.
Hey, Heather.
Love you, Haley.
And how about this guy? What's your name?
I'm Corey.
Corey? Hi, Corey.
How's it going?
Well, how did you meet Haley and Isley?
I'm Heather's boyfriend, so I met.
That explains it.
Yeah, so I've met Haley twice now, and Isley twice as well.
So what advice do you have for a couple just getting married?
Oh geez. Well, I'm not very experienced in that realm, but I would say that you should always take care to always take other people's. Let's try that again. I'm really tired. Always make decisions with the other person in mind. Don't ever make a unilateral decision without completely understanding the consequences of your actions.
Good advice.
I'm glad you're doing this because I think some of this advice is going to be good for Wally.
It might be too late.
Okay, and this guy, what's your name?
I'm Sam. I guess I know Haley and Isley from Tucson, mainly from her, because I'm dating her, but you know. So I've known them, I guess, like 2 years now, and my advice would be don't leave facial hair in the sink or the bathtub, because you gotta keep it clean to be happy.
I don't know how important that is for Haley, but
Bathtub, you know?
facial hair?
Or
yeah,
I said, or hair in the tub, you know?
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, and I think you like that advice if you're dating.
Yes.
And what's your name?
I'm Casey, and I've known Haley since 3rd grade. We were in Angel Club together. And my best advice would be not to have too many rules for each other. Because
Don't have what?
really
I don't think we could hear you.
don't have too many rules for each other.
Oh, too many rules.
Yes.
That's good. That's good advice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to think about it, and
I
then
know
I'll
that's
then
what
come
everybody
back.
wants. They want to be trip. Schoolhouse in Isley. Wow.
Knuckle. Oh, boom. Parker, can you give them knuckles? Say welcome to the party.
Sounds great to me.
Wait a minute.
Game's all here. This couple at the table, they don't want to the wedding party, but they think this is so much fun that they just like to join us.
Okay.
Talk to me, Isley.
So it's May 21st, Isaac Face's wedding. Super happy, super stoked, all my friends.
Yes.
Everyone's around.
Yes. Well, this is the 19th, and on the 21st, there's a big event.
What's that big event going on? Something about a wedding.
Yes, that's what I hear.
This guy might be getting married.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Some guy, yeah.
Some guy's getting married.
Well, Isley, are you nervous?
No, not really. I've gotten that out the way.
Got it together.
I was nervous driving up, and then once the drive was over, I was good.
When'd you come up?
Saturday?
Oh, you've been here a week then almost, huh?
Yeah, about 5 days. I was supposed to come up Tuesday, but I ended up just calling up work Monday. He knows that's
Well, I've got some other people over here that have some really interesting information.
They got information?
Yeah.
Okay.
What your name is and how you met Haley and Isley.
I'm Chad. I've known Izzy since high school. Long time.
And do you have any interesting little tidbits to tell about Isley?
Tidbits. He grew up on a farm. Well, had horses. One of the few in our town, so it was kind of strange. And other than that, another interesting story is I used to ball on Izzy all the time. We grew up playing basketball together in high school, and broke his ankles constantly. He couldn't keep up with me. So, it's all right.
That's good.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what kind of advice do you have for Isley now that he's tying the knot?
Best advice I'd say is probably to communicate. Probably number one. Communicate, be honest, and just open. And whatever you guys come into or come across, you guys will be able to work through it. Other than that, just enjoy yourselves, man.
That's great. Thank you.
What am I doing?
So we'd like to know well, your names first and how you met Haley and Isley.
Okay. Ready? Are you editing this later to get it all working nice?
Well, we're organized.
Okay. Jeff and Carrie. I've known Isley since middle school. And I've only met Haley a couple times. This will be my second time. So she actually came to Clio this winter and saw everything that has to offer, which is not much. But so yeah, that's when I met him. I've known him forever.
And what advice would you give them now that they're tying the knot?
Oh,
Whoa.
Isley, I was gonna do this, but I won't. I'll just say, always listen to the woman. That's some Wesley Snipes stuff for you. Some white man can't jump, if you remember. Yeah. No, she's always right and you're always wrong. And then happy wife, happy life. That's a pretty
What
good.
kind of advice do you have?
To Isley?
Both of them. Either of them.
Have any?
No advice. Hang in there.
Be cool.
We're 3 kids deep now, so
Yeah.
our brains are a big pile of mush. But it's fine. It'll be great.
And this young woman.
This is Chad's wife, Jen.
Oh, yes.
Jen, maybe you can tell the story how you first met.
Yes.
Camera makes it a little uncomfortable.
No, you can tell all kind of tales to the camera.
I don't remember how I met Isley.
You met him at your partner.
I'm gonna opt out of that story. Let's talk about the second time I met Isley. I met him through Chad and hung out and partied together a lot. So, more importantly, I think wedding advice is to communicate, to always communicate and listen to one another.
Thank you.
Well, I've known Isley since, let's see, we met first day of college, fall of 1999 at Michigan State. Go White. And Haley, the first time meeting her was actually today, but I've heard a lot about her.
Do you have any interesting stories all this time with Isley? You must have some real interesting stories to tell. College, you know?
I mean, I got a plethora of stories, but I just got a little bit of advice, man. Just be honest. Any issues you guys have, just make sure you keep it between you. You work it out, work together. and love to take you as far as you guys want to go. And I just want to tell you congratulations. I love you guys. You've been my homeboy for 18 years. Haley, you've been my homegirl for 18 years just because Isaac's been my homeboy that long. And I wish you guys the best. And look forward to seeing you Frasers.
Thank you.
Don't ask me like the honest opinion about them though, because it's not gonna be really good.
Oh yeah, we have to hear all that. That's why we're here. Anyway, your name is?
It's Walter. This is Zoe.
Zoe. Sandra. And how long have you known you?
3 or 4 years.
Almost 4 years. Well, that's good. And do you have any advice for
Well,
them?
how did you meet them?
Yeah, how did you meet them?
How did I meet them? So I worked with Haley and Semi Isley, and funny story, the very first time that I met Haley, or no, the very first time that I met Isley kind of, I thought Haley was trying to tell me that her and I were going to go out because she didn't want Isley to hit on her. So I went out with them one night, and then I was like, this is really weird. Isley's flirting with Haley, I don't know where else to step in. So, but I guess she meant that her and Isley were dating, and I was like, oh, that's a surprise. Like, okay, so let's just roll with it. And since then we've been really good friends.
Crazy too. Anyway, do you have any advice for them now that they're tying the knot?
Prenup?
Prenup.
Good communication and the wife is always right.
Say again, please.
Good communication and
yeah.
the wife is always right.
Yay! I go for that.
Put the seat down. I don't know.
Put the toilet paper on the damn thing where it belongs on.
That's right, the right way.
There's going to be so much hair on the carpet and in the drain. It's going to be disgusting. It's going to make you constantly just question why you even decided to get married. No. It'll be great. You say hi? Say hi? She just put over an app, so.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. My name is Mike.
Hi, Mike. How long have you known AJ? And Megan's still here.
I've known Isley since back in college for almost 15 years.
Wow.
Yep.
And well, do you have any interesting
Michigan State, go
stories?
green.
You probably do have some interesting stories.
Oh yeah, college was a very fun time. We all got to know each other very well. Idris, Isley, Cleve's on his way right now.
Well, good. And well, do you have any advice for the couple now that they're tying the knot?
And I would just tell Isley to listen to whatever she has got to say. You know, don't ever put up a fight. And always stay on the right side. That would be my advice.
I think this is great because it's such good advice for Wally here.
Every woman can appreciate that advice. So.
Right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Mike. Okay.
I think I might have it.
So, how do you know Isley and Haley?
So I met Haley my first year of college, one of the first girls in college that I met, and also in the same sorority.
And when was that?
That was in 2009.
Pardon me?
2009.
2009.
2009.
So, do you have any really good stories to tell about either one or both?
I'm sure I have plenty of stories. We might save that for the after party. But some advice I'd feel like for a happy marriage is Isley leave the toilet seat down, and Haley is probably always right. But don't sweat the small stuff. And I love you guys, and I know you guys last till you're 90 years old. It'll be great.
Thank you. Do you ladies have anything to say?
I don't think I'm ready yet.
Okay.
I'm ready.
And what's your name?
I'm Sabs.
And so, how do you know Isley and Haley?
Haley, I was in Sigma Kappa with Haley. I was a freshman when she was a senior, so it was a little bit of an age gap. But we became instant besties. She loves me. Haley knows it. What was the next one?
So do you have any good stories to tell about Haley?
Well, at one point we were roommates. She loved every minute of it. I was the best part of her day.
Just ask her, right?
Yeah, just ask her all about it. She'll tell you all the good stuff.
Okay, so how about some advice?
I don't think I'm eligible to give advice at this point in my life.
Okay.
But I will just...
How about a suggestion?
I will just say I love you guys, and I'm so happy Mommy and Daddy are getting married.
Thank you. Go ahead, Pat.
Hi, Haley and Isley. I'm Patty. Everybody calls me Patty, so I might as well say I'm Patty. And I've known Haley since she was 7 years old when she moved next door. And we've loved her ever since. We were almost like grandparents, except I won't admit that I'm old enough to be the grandparent, but I feel like a grandparent. And also, we met Isley shortly after she met Haley, and we loved Isley immediately. We just feel so devoted to him. He's such a darling person. We love him. And my advice, since their time and not now, is Isley, please, let her buy as many shoes as she wants, and she'll be happy.
Yeah, I know. Good advice.
I'm Wally, and I've known Haley for the same time that she has when she moved in right next door, so I think she was about 7 or thereabouts. And no, I don't have any special stories to tell on Isley or Haley, but I'll try to think of some before this weekend's over. In terms of advice, I would say the same thing. Let her buy all the shoes she wants.
Good, very good.
Actually, I have something to tell. I have something to tell about Haley and Isley. I have something to tell about Haley and Isley. When Haley was 7 and there wasn't a man in the house because John wasn't around yet, she used to walk down the sidewalk when Wally was working in the yard, and she'd go, "Hi, Wally." It was so cute. She would actually flirt with Wally at 7 years old. So she's flirted all of her life. That's fun.
Very good.
That's underhanded. Listen, I get it.
We are ready to video you.
I'm ready. You are on.
Yes, right here. Oh, no,
Yes.
wait.
Don't I get to think about this?
No, that's what's fun about it. Okay, how long have you known Haley and Isley?
I've never met Isley, so that one's easy.
Oh, it's a treat.
That's a trick question. Haley, 10 years old she was, so 15 years? Yeah.
And do you have any cute little interesting stories to tell about Haley?
Gosh. Yeah, well, wow, that's a hard one.
How about what advice do you give them now that they're tying the knot?
Oh, I'm constantly into it. You know what? Here's a story about Haley. We all went to Italy together.
Oh, that's right.
And she was at that magical age.
I'm so glad you made it. I miss out on.
What do you do? I make videos. Oh, you are going to edit all this, obviously, and put it together correctly.
Anyway,
So we went to Italy together, and Haley got drug along because it was right after 9/11, and her grandparents didn't want her flying to their house. So it was 6 adults and Haley. And she was 12, maybe 13.
She's always been so mature.
Yeah, and we had a lot of fun with her, but she was at that age where she didn't want to be around her mom, but still wanted to be taken care of and stuff. So we had a lot of fun, though. She was very independent, and we had a great time.